one of the things about being a drunk was the witching hour, and here in Texas, that's 9 o'clock. So I would stop by the store after I got off work, let's say 6 o'clock. Come home, have a pint of whiskey. I would have that already mixed in my 2-liter bottle, 2-liter Diet Coke bottle. Promise not drinking now. And have it drank. And then my mind would start playing. You're not quite drunk enough. Do you think you can get through the rest of the night? It's almost 9 o'clock. Are you going to go back and get more? Or are you going to go on to bed? And I would start doing this, and I would start doing this, and I would start aggravating myself. So the next thing you know is I'm in the car flying to the liquor store, which, thank you Lord, is only about 3 miles from my house. But it's inexcusable because I was running amok after having been drinking. So it was unexcusable. Thank God nothing ever happened. I'm a liar. One night, and it was just me, and I probably should have died. We live way off out in the country, so there's like no houses, no nothing. And one night I was coming back. It was my 9 o'clock run, and I had just made it, got my booze, and I was coming home. And I had a blowout on the car and did the spinny thing, and then the car flipped and rolled. And I was just like, oh my God, and the car, landed upside right, and I pulled out and I got on and I went home, and the whole grill's full of grass and everything else, and I told the kids what happened. I had a blowout on the car, and I rolled the car, and thank God I'm alive. Man, I really don't think that had anything to do with the alcohol. I mean, I had a blowout on the car, and I handled it beautifully because here I am. But there was one instance where, and I'm ashamed of this, that because I hated doing it. I hated being a drunk, and I had gone to the 9 o'clock hour, and I cussed myself all the way there, and why am I doing that? Why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? Got my liquor, cussed myself going home. Why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? Got just about halfway home, throwed it out the window, and I said, no, I'm just not going to do it anymore. That's the end of it. I get home, I'm strong. I'm not doing this no more. Next thing I know is I got a flashlight, and I'm headed back down to where I think I throwed it out on the side of the road, looking for that bottle of booze, because by God, I went to the store and bought it, and I'm going to drink it. So it was bad. It was bad. Being a drunk was very, very bad. So there were nights I would sleep in the bathtub, because I knew that I had drank so much that I had no control over my functions anymore, and that if I slept on a couch or bed or chair, which I usually would pass out in the recliner, that there would be a problem by morning. So there are many nights that I slept in the bathtub, so that if I lost control of my functioning, that it would not mess anything up more than myself and clothing, and I could strip down and wash the tub and wash myself and brush my teeth and wake up my children and go to work and school. So it's crazy. And I'll post some more videos about it, because it's being an alcoholic is no fun. It's a terrible, terrible ride. And anybody who's suffering with it, you've got my heart and my prayers, and you can beat it and you can do it. I know you can. Just hang in there. So anyway, peace out.